I'm a little held up on this. I'm gonna work on a different part, maybe. What am I doing? Hey, what's up? Just got my food. Got some music going in the background. Talking with my mouth full like a fucking animal. Better believe it. But only with their mouths full. What happened to my... You know, it's really weird that it doesn't even capture the window that I'm, like the select window. I don't want to just do objects over and over again either. I guess we can start finalizing some of the detail in the next layer. Almost done with my work week. That's exciting. I don't know if I really want to just sit here and talk about how excited I am to not be at work, but that would be kind of boring, actually. So I think I'm not going to do that now that I think about it. What am I up to? Let's see. Like, I work really weird hours, right? First off, I work overnights to begin with, which is rough as is. I tell myself I'm okay with it, but really I'm doing it for the job security. But then on top of that, I work 10 hours for 7 days in a row. And then I get 7 days off. I am presently on my, what's today? It's Monday morning. Yeah, it's Monday morning. Tomorrow night is the last night I have to go into work. I also have to go in tonight. So yeah, this is day 5, I think, of working. So I'm pretty much ready to stop working at this point. Certainly haven't experienced the same level of burnout with streaming as I have that job, but A, I want to do this, and B, like, reasons. Fuck work. I don't like it. They send me text messages when I'm not at work. And then my compulsive nature makes me have to look at them. And then I get stressed out about something, or, you know, end up worrying about work stuff without getting paid for it. We can't fit the details in right now. Image is still too low res. I'm gonna blow it up to a higher resolution, then we'll be able to see it and actually like work nice details into things. This is effectively just like a preliminary sketch. And we're gonna go all the way from beginning to end of this composition on stream. Been feeling kinda sleepy the last couple of days. I mean, I always feel sleepy when I'm not, like, completely wired. Go figure. But, I was having weird dreams, so I think I wasn't getting enough sleep. And like my body's just kind of like normalizing now at this point. God, I love this song. I mean, I just generally like Smashing Pumpkins. Very good music. Not exactly a hot take for me, but I mean, all you have to do to make, I mean, like, really to make me, like, appreciate the music that you're, like, producing is, like, don't make it, like, I wish there was a word for the quality of like mass-produced music, you know? Because, like, I get that, like, Smashing Pumpkins isn't, like, everybody's cup of tea, you know? Like, it would be dumb for somebody to say that, like, oh, yeah, they're, like, bad. But, I mean, yeah. Like, so, again, like, my extension to, you know, there's no such thing as bad art, right? Like, well, some pop musicians do, and it's not to detract from them from like making a lot of music, um, or like doing the performances and stuff that they do. Some people, I mean, like putting out an album every year is like difficult to do, even if you have like other producers who are writing for you. Oh no, no, not at all. I don't think your production value affects your ability to necessarily produce like art that's like meaningful and that like actually means something. I actually kind of like NSYNC as well. Like I get the appeal to like pop, right, in general. Like there's, I mean, a lot of, I mean, pop is kind of a bad definition. It's why I don't like using it as a genre definer because it's like what's the difference between this and like what other music was popular in the 90s, you know? But what I'm saying is for me to enjoy music. There's a quality of the music that I'm looking for that generally I don't often find in uh, it's really weird to it's really hard to like define because my thing really isn't with music. Like I play bass, right? Like I have a bass guitar and I know how to do music. Like I used to play around with like composing like tracks and stuff, um, and but I'm just not like super well versed in like theory, like music theory. So I don't know the words to the quality of music that I like. I mean, it's kind of hard to, especially for some people. I'm always willing to listen to like any kind of music. Like, yeah, I mean, if you know what you like, there's not too big of an issue with like focusing more on like the genres you like. It's one of the advantages to yes, I fully agree with you on that statement. It's the type of people who um it's the type of people who an analogy for it. and I just totally forgot. They were the kind of people in high school who always said, I like every music except country or rap. And it's like, that sounds like you've never listened to any music before, ever. In any meaningful way. It's okay to not really have yeah, I mean, it's not a very descriptive like term, just saying like rock or pop, because there's a lot of subgenres, but no one's expecting you to be well versed on music. Some people value themselves based off of their obscure tastes, and I feel sorry for them. Like, genuinely, I do. Fair enough. A lot of my musical tastes, like to say like if I had a favorite genre, I think that would be a little bit ridiculous to expect of me, but yeah, I mean, being lonely does suck. It's a pretty ubiquitous human misery. But yeah, like pretty much any time I'll listen to like alt rock from like the 90s, specifically Smashing Pumpkins and the ilk. 90s 2000s. Or 2000s protest music. Sometimes I listen to ska, even though a lot of ska bands are a little bit problematic. Yeah, I think that's a fair explanation. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with a lot of metal subgenres as well, just in general. But there's also like hard leftist. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There's also a lot of hard left bands out there in metal. Metal is one of those things that's so like divided and gate kept in its individual subgenres that like it's really not fair to say any one total prescription for the whole group, which I mean that's most groups, but no one's a monolith. But Yeah, I think I need to stop focusing on some of these details because I'm not making any actual progress here. Still haven't even decided how to build the characters yet. Which is why I'm kind of just thinking about doing more of these. Sometimes I find that I get stuck on art. I just have to start a new thing altogether. Sometimes I do, but I'm not a super great colorist. So, like, that's another one that I'm, like, a little iffy on my ability to do. It would be something to practice, that's for sure, but, yeah, I see. Yeah, I need to draw a new one because that version of my character does not look at all like the current version. I was trying different art styles at the time, or I was just trying some different stuff. I don't even remember what I was really going for. But I quit coloring stuff a few months ago because, like, every time I start coloring something, I, like, get carried away and I can never decide on what colors actually look good. And then, let's see if I have anything reasonable that I could bring up as an example of, like, um, like my ability to color. It's a little bit too messy. Yeah, here's some work that I did, like, way long time ago at this point. Like, this is what my art style used to look like. Nice. Well, I'm glad to have helped. Yeah, I this image is in 920 by 1080. It does not get much more resolute than that. Like, I can't zoom in without, like, pixels. Yeah, I used to think that, like, oh yeah, this is the best that I really should be able to do because it's like my monitor resolution. I love I love line art. Like, it's fun for me. Let's go back to some of my older line art, actually. See how far I've gone. Oh yeah, like I've improved quite a bit since here. I'll probably redraw this though. If I ever went back to doing like physical medium, like two-dimensional physical medium, I think I would probably do a lot of. I would do stencil stuff and like airbrushing. That is not the drink that I want. Yeah, I had some weird color. Did I have any coloring on? I did actually have coloring going on here. But what I was trying to do back with this particular image was use one of these post effects here to color the lines to just sort of suggest color as opposed to like actually having color itself. But like if we throw that on and just like mute the colors a little bit, you can see what the actual colors were supposed to be like. And where I missed filling in stuff because it was specifically just supposed to be the outlines. I had a lot of like weird ways of doing color that I've experimented with, and like I just still can't find anything that I particularly like other than this like one color or like filtered monochrome, I guess you could call it. It's easy on my eyes, I guess. If we want to keep going further back with that other character. That I did in like fucking 30 seconds. Just did, once again. Well, I'd started using higher resolutions then. But I'm gonna need to back up some of these soon. I'm starting to like majorly run out of space on my PC. That's old work. Work from trying to get like, God, why do I have untitled saved in here? Probably my computer crashed or something, and it auto-saved before I had a chance. Here's my banner image. I actually didn't filter the colors on that one. Why am I on watercolor? I have drawn very little today. It's just gonna happen sometimes, I think, with art streams, though. Like, it's part of, like, the process. It dawns on me now. I think I hate rectangles. Like, they look so clinical. Like, even when you, like, try to make them look junk. Like, if, you know, this chest of drawers is, like, a really beat-up and old-looking one, you know? There's something about hard-edge boxes, especially hard-edge boxes, that's, like... Yes, very much. It's like, in my mind, right? Okay, well, at this point, I'm no longer drawing something that's in my mind. I'm just drawing what sort of, So I mostly agree with you here. I like the hexagon as a shape, right? Like, I do hate it though. It's like the go-to, like everything is hexagon tessellated in the future though, especially with like more modern sci-fi, like art. It's almost as bad as like renderite buildings, if you know what I'm talking about, with like where you have buildings that's just like weird abstract white shapes that like have. Here, let me find an example picture of something that's like a render. Actually, better yet, I will live draw you a structure, um, a renderite structure. So usually with like these things, they're computer generated images of like future buildings or whatever, you know, usually some kind of like dome shape. So that's what we're going to start with here. Um, it's like a large dome sort of structure. So this will be the back of the dome, right? This will be the front of the dome over here. But like, you see them a lot in like, I don't want to say the name because like that gives away what I'm trying to talk about way the hell too easy. And also, I don't want to give him credit for anything else that he doesn't rightfully deserve. But it's a thing that futurists seem to like a lot, right? They'll see artist renditions of spacecraft or like what a colony on the moon or Mars might look like, and it's a style that like really took off in like publications in the early 2000s when like people were more capable of rendering 3D images on their own, where you could hide the polys by masking everything in like this white material, this white default material. It's like appears to have like a satin kind of finish to it, you know. Um, but it is of no known. It reflects the properties of no known material, right? And like Starchitects and futurists use this like substance in their rendered concepts of buildings all the time, right? Now that we have a nice base for the for our dome structure, a starchitect is like an architect that normal people know the names of, or not normal people, but I've delved into some very niche subjects. I have to apologize. There are a few Well, There's Your Problem podcast episodes that specifically talk about these things, which isn't the first place that I learned the terms. It was from engineering classes for me, but the type of people though that I'm referring to here with like starchitects are like they're people who have actually built buildings before, right? And they're the types of people who build like the entirely impractical like buildings in like Dubai or other cities where people are like absolutely just making a complete embarrassment of the human species. Like, again, the best thing for me to do would be bring up some like actual pictures of these things, but this is an art stream, so um, we're gonna get right. This is actual center here, so we will. I'll need to somehow scale this a little bit, but like. I wonder if I can even find an example. Now that I'm thinking about it. Or if this is another one of these cases where I don't actually like I just exist in this like in between world. Um, here's a perfect. Yeah. Here's actually one from. Well, there's your problems. Twitter. All right. Open it. Tab. That's. All right. Here. This is what I'm gonna do. Hey Singer, how's it going? I'm about to show everybody what Renderite looks like because I don't think I actually can draw this. I think I would have to actually render it in a 3D modeling software. But prepare your eyes for some of the most hideous like things ever like put to paper. Properties. We don't want screen 2. This is the one we want. Hang on, why isn't it swapping? Depression, that's lame. Renderite, this right here, very cool. Look at that. Look at how good that looks. But to answer your question about what Renderite is, it's this material that's supposedly like it looks hideous, and it's like the go-to like shape. I like, give me prefab structures any day of the week. Futurism is when boring and also dumb. And legitimately, that's probably the most based take I can give you. I hate futurism. Like, and I'm an optimist. Like, generally speaking, I'm an optimist when it comes to, where's my drawing program? But yeah, so it would have taken me a while to, like, accurately. I mean, anything can be cool if it's not made by a corporation, but corporations suck. Honestly, just give me prefab structures. I like the commie blocks. I think they're cool. Just maybe actually maintain them a little bit better. I mean, if we're talking about what I actually want versus what I aesthetically like, those are two very different things. Um, Aesthetically speaking, if everything could just look like Kowloon walled city, I would be happy. But realistically speaking, that is A, not sustainable, and B, like, just like we probably shouldn't do that. Like, in the first place, there may be something unethical about living that way. I like efficiency above all, right? Like, aesthetically, yeah. I think aesthetically speaking, um, everything jammed together in the most. You don't know what Kowloon walled city is? It's All right, here we go. We're going on an internet adventure. All right. Kowloon walled city. It no longer exists, but it was bulldozed. The entire city was bulldozed to make way for an airplane. That is true. Um, it's just sort of a chill stream today. We're just chilling out. All right, let me pop up an image here. Nice. I still haven't done that yet. All right, let's. I guess we're just going on an adventure on the internet now. Hey, I didn't say that. Go away. I don't want a free book. Leave me alone. No, oh yeah, no, I agree with that. Like, I mean, ultimately, the thing that makes like cities cool in the first place is the like ability for humans to connect there. All right, this is Kowloon Walled City. Like, it is a sight to behold. Like, it is a very weird sort of thing that exists. Like, yeah, it's not pleasant. It is literally like the very like. I love cities personally. I mean, this one is a little bit much. Like, I don't think I would be. I don't think I would like want to have to deal with this all the time, every day. I am all about being in tight enclosed spaces. Like, my room is like an 8 foot by 8 foot like space, right? And I'm comfortable here. I don't see the sun anymore, right? Like, my window is completely blocked, right? Like, I got a blackout curtain in front of it. I've got like cardboard in between the blinds and the blackout curtain. And then my bed, I have a loft bed, is pushed up against the wall. Nope, I make my own sunlight. I am happy in my space. This hole was made for me. But oh, we are. My headphones tangled in a thing. Like, of all the things that trigger my not anxiety, but yeah, this whole thing's like insane. Yeah, here's a view from above of Kowloon Walled City. Like, it's just so weird that this thing existed. And like, many people lived there. Like, but okay, I'm going back to. Well, I don't know if I would be going back to drawing at this point. Yeah, I like only go out into the sun because like the human body like needs it to survive. Otherwise, I'm inside like pretty much all the time. I'm also kind of frail, so I used to not be. I used to be out like always outside kind of like person, but that was because of my job. But I used to like it. There was something efficient about like living in the field that I also liked. Like all of the logistics that go into it and everything. But that's a life that's behind me now, and I can't think about it too long. Okay. The one thing I don't like about my current living situation is that I'm not underground. Like, it would be easier for me to maintain the like dark that I need in order to like sleep during the day. If my brain died again. Straight up went and died. No one went, gone, died. Yes, I'm definitely a ground squirrel. I'm actually I actually am afraid of heights. Like pretty bad actually. I don't know why or when it happened to me, but like I didn't find out that I was afraid of heights until I climbed a like 100-foot like telephone pole structure. Um, and found out that it was actually really terrifying to be that high off of the ground. I don't think you did mention that you were a cat. Voice, damn it. Okay. Well, there you have it. That is a cat. Yeah, see, I get like vertigo really bad, and then I just like I don't like being around it. Like the less I have to be, like I'm okay with being on an airplane, right? Because airplanes fly, they don't fall. Like I'm not unreasonably afraid of heights, right? Yeah, no, it's the same kind of concept. But I feel like I'm going to fall or could potentially fall on some things that aren't exactly like a super big danger for that. Like like I can't walk on catwalks without like freaking out a little bit. I used to live on a in a fourth floor dorm, and it was like I mean it was fine. I mean I went cliff diving, but that was when I was a lot younger and had no concept of pain or death. I just thought it was real good fun to jump off of stuff into water. And then as I got older and I was thinking about it, I was like, oh wow, there's like rocks just under. Like, had I not cleared the rocks, like I would have just fucking straight died. Also, I can't really go into public swimming areas anymore because I will be crucified for it. Haven't gotten my operation yet, so yeah, I did that. I had that moment in my life, and I always took faith in the fact that, like, okay, if things start getting really bad or whatever, I'll either have the skill or the ability or the luck to get myself out of it, and if I don't, it won't be my problem anymore, right? Yeah, there you go. Um, fucking. Then again, I started getting older, um, and stopped being in shape, and I just kind of avoid most danger at this point. It's not that I'm totally unwilling. Who the fuck puts the knobs that far apart? What the fuck are we doing here? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. That'd be the hardest fucking drawer to pull. I guess everyone's gonna let that comment hang there. Singer. Welcome back. I just expect this sort of thing from Singer. It's fine. Nice. That's a lot of bots. I think I've banned like 3. Maybe 5. I think I might have banned 5 bots. Did your donation screen make, like... Or, Yeah, it definitely has some bots. I just, like, haven't really been... I don't have any mods right now. So it helps out because, like, sometimes when you have a bunch of bots unchecked in your chat, like, OBS and Twitch will just see everyone who's in your chat as bots, and it'll mess up your viewer count. Yeah. See, when all the humans leave, I just make fun of the bots. It's not true, I'm lying. They make fun of me. I need more music. My voice cracked a little bit there. I don't know why that happened. So I started doing those afternoon streams because I figured they would like probably pull more people. You know, my morning streams are still my more successful streams. Like, of all the things to like happen like by circumstance when considering my becoming a streamer, becoming a morning streamer was not a thing that I thought was going to happen. Well, I mean, it's morning for me anyway. Probably just because I don't have any competition. Alright, we're definitely looping again. I have the other half of this album, I just haven't put it on my computer yet. I guess we're just not gonna listen to music then, huh? No, actually, that doesn't work that way. Hey. Okay, it's not that we didn't do any. We filled in a lot of details and we've added more character to the wall, that back wall, which is okay. We've blacked in where the characters will probably go, most likely. The last thing I'm going to do with this version of the image, I think my plan, I need to fill this space here somehow with some probably just garbage, because that is the best thing to fill empty space with. We all do it, and if you say that you have a clean room, you're a liar. I don't believe you, at least. This wall, probably gonna like just make it kind of a gross wall, and then this wall is gonna have a, so that one poster will be the only thing there. And by junk in here, I mean like personally identifiable stuff so that we can like use the room to like ultimately like tell something about the character themselves. That is the point of this exercise. But I haven't really decided on the character yet. I'm just sort of like putting the ubiquitous junk that must be in every room that I ever draw into the room, which is a tipped wastebasket and a television and a VCR set. Because a house isn't a home without a VHS. Let's be real. Specifically, one verbatim VHS that you've been using to record Saturday morning cartoons for the last 4 years, and the tape has worn so thin that everything. Yes, absolutely. Metal Gear absolutely counts as a Mac game. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're bad. If they can count Front Mission Left Behind as or Survive or whatever the new Metal Gear Solid rip was as a mech game, Mega Man X, there is a mech in the Mega Man X series. That version of Mega Man. So we could make the argument for Mega Man X. I think, I don't think that. Wait, are there not, I don't remember. It's been so long since I played a Mega Man game. Like, not because they're, like, bad or anything. I just haven't played one in forever. Like, yo, we should put some really ugly wallpaper up. That's what we should do. Oh, God. Ooh, I have a voice training appointment, session tomorrow. Get to learn more stuff. They get torn in the corner, because somebody did a bad job putting up the wallpaper many years ago. So now it's like it's not peeling off the wall like it's been, neglected for decades or anything, or left abandoned, right? But it is definitely peeling off the wall a little bit. There'll be a big chunk missing over there. Chunk. nice. My Steam library is sorted into two categories, furry games and games without furries. I'm not even joking, no. Yeah, you might actually have a point there. You might be able to count. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. There are definitely some furry, at least furry adjacent characters in Mega Man, right? You could make the argument that um, Mega Man is at least a furry representative. All right, it's starting to actually look a little bit. I mean, yeah, Storm Eagle's pretty solid. Let's be real here. But not to get too weird, because we respect Storm Eagle's bounds. The more lines I add to this dresser, the more shoddily its construction looks, and the more I like it. Why do I like things that are badly constructed? Is it because I relate to them? I'm not saying that I feel like I'm badly constructed, but that there's always room for improvement. Kind of like how my voice keeps dropping like hard today. Like super low effort right now. I don't even have music going in the background anymore. It just kind of stopped. Okay, I can't just sit there in dead silence. That's weird. Okay, it's weird. What did I do today? I had breakfast. That was cool. I took all of my pills this morning. That was also cool. Um, I didn't die at work. That's cool. I can see how you would forget to eat your vitamin. I worry that I forget my estrogen in the morning. Or specifically my Spiro. Like, I can afford to miss estrogen, right? But my testosterone levels have not been dropping like nearly as rapidly as my estrogen has been rising. And specifically, like, I hate taking Spiro. Like, Spiro smells and kind of tastes weird. Like, I got a 90-day supply of it, and it's just like every time I open the bottle, it's like, I gotta take this entire thing. It's worth it. Because I feel way more comfortable now with my body than I did just a few months ago. And I still have a ways to go. But, like, why does it gotta smell that? It's gotta smell like that. It's, like, lame. Kind of lame that Spiro be smelling weird. Also, I can't really drink alcohol while I'm taking Spiro either. Or I'm not really supposed to. You know why it looks so empty, and why it looks so, like, stark, is because I don't have anything leaned up against the walls. That's what I think I don't like about it. There's not enough junk against the walls. It's not like my room in real life. I don't know, do you guys prefer if I just, like, leave the music off for a little bit, or if I played music that we've all already heard on this stream a couple of times? Like, how bad, how... that's fair enough. I'm not sure if you mean you don't know. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I know you were saying that earlier on a different one of my streams. We talked about it. Um, yeah, you and Lynx apparently don't really like music that much. Like, it's not like I I don't quite get like I'm not disrespecting the opinion or anything, but I personally don't quite get it. But you know, I mean, I guess I get it. I just don't have. I'm not subscribed to the issue of not being able to enjoy it. Bad music that I don't like makes me like super uncomfortable. That is a string of thoughts, Singer. I appreciate you and your uh, logic. Don't worry about it. I'm also having a stroke. I have a hard time listening to music when I'm falling asleep because music, no matter what it is, makes me feel stuff because I always have been a hyper emotional human being, and like it does not matter what it is, I will feel something. Singer. We come here to be positive, Singer. Hey, I can understand. I can understand your perspective there. My hair color actually legitimately changes, like without me dyeing it. Like it's kind of weird. Sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's darker. I mean, obviously it takes a while to do, and it's a lot to do with like how much time I spend outside. But it's weird in that like my hair actually will be bleached by being out in the sun too long. That's why I stay inside. I can't be a blonde. I couldn't be seen blonde. It's weird. I don't actually mean that if any of you are blonde, by the way. Yeah, lyrical music definitely has like an easier time getting emotional impact, especially like specifically like lyrically focused lyrical music, wherein you don't treat the lyrics as though they are another instrument within the composition, but where it's actually the primary vehicle by which the essence of the music is delivered. Yeah, I can see how that would be. Again, like being particularly emotionally sensitive. I'm sure the the particular sensitivities that we're referring to are different experiences. Singer, I think I know. I can at least relate to some degree in like what you might be feeling. So. I actually specifically get overwhelmed with music again that like I don't like or that makes me uncomfortable. Like a lot of the music that plays over, and this is a subject I've been trying to find a fucking tangent to get into, right? Is music that gets played in convenience stores and like shopping. It is seems to be like expressly picked to be the most like not just like musically uninteresting or uninspired, right? But like it's also problematic. Like every single like song, like general like love song that gets played in like public music radio is public music radio. That is a string of words that I said. Like music machine. Yeah, I can understand that. It depends on how easily I can sing along with the melody. If it gets stuck in my head and I can find myself singing along with the melody, then I'm fine with it. But if it's something like a jingle or something that gets stuck in my head, I will actually just like start like punching walls. Like it is not a good feeling. But yeah, like commercial or not like commercial. A lot of calm rock, like what would have been like hipster rock if it hadn't sold out and been used in every commercial for literally every product ever, irritates me because it's like the fact that it's sold out so hard makes the like devalues the music to me, you know, like. But this isn't specifically the problem that I'm ultimately getting to. There are some bands and some musics that I like, or would like more if they didn't sell out so bad. It's actually hard for me to listen to some musicians because like how frequently their music is used in commercials and stuff. Like if you understand what I'm saying, and that usually gets played in retail stores all the time, and I don't like that door. Actually, I'm gonna erase that. But the real thing that drives me insane with music is a lot of is happens to also be a lot of the stuff from like 90s 80s and 90s and 2000s pop, and really all pop in general. well, not all pop, as in every pop song that there's ever been, but a trend that's very common amongst specifically like love ballads and love songs written in pop is how disgustingly clingy and unrealistic the relationships are. Like how creepy the characters within the story of the song behave, and it actually bothers me. Like, to a point where like I will like actually find myself like having to step away from like um like the register and like walk outside, and I would usually have a smoke, but I can't smoke anymore. um because like the lyrics of the song like make me so fucking mad that like that it just like I'm reminded that like people actually like behave that way, and it's toxic as hell, and I would like find myself like needing to escape that. And that's like one of my biggest problems with music and internet. And this is something that I did before. It's like something that would bother me before I even like came out as trans too. So like it's very a lot of times it's like, I mean, we've all listened to the radio music and everything, and like it's definitely a contributing factor into why people act creepy to women all the time. Like the way that like most male-led love songs are like extremely possessive and like demeaning to women in a way that like infantilizes us and everything. And that was something that like bothered me before I even like had come out. But like it's even worse now. I won't lie, but like you actually, if you actually like read the lyrics or like listen to the lyrics of a lot of these pop songs, like it's just no wonder people are fucking so goddamn nasty all the time. You know, like these are just like things that like beyond just a I mean, profit motive has a very heavy part to play here, but like beyond that, it's an artistic expression of like the abusive nature of like the society that we live in. I said it. I fucking said it. I said the words. And I didn't mean to. I did not mean to say we live in a society. Please. Yes, capitalism bad. Um, Masculinity toxic as hell. Um, yeah, that's my hot take. Um, I don't like it when people sing about like fucking shit that I don't agree with. Ooh, hot takes today. Really sticking it to them. Yeah, like what comes to mind specifically for me, like there's a specific John Mayer song that plays. Yeah, yeah, masculinity. Yeah, there's this specific John Mayer song that plays, and this one usually like just grinds me to like a complete fucking halt. Usually, I will find myself if I don't find some escape from like listening to that song, I will just like die. Like it's fucking awful. I don't know what the title of the song is. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. Time to Google more stuff. We're Googling stuff today. God, please to. Oh God, not the sea slur. Okay, yeah, it's a John Mayer song, right? Titled "Daughters." Premium saltines, comrade. But if you want some, like real cringe lyrics, right? To say, um, the fucking John Mayer song "Daughters," right? Just go ahead and give those a fucking read. Okay, here we go. Lyrics, Daughters, John Mayer.